Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
I'd sooner stay out of battle where it's possible.
Someone to talk to.
Let's head to market before it slips my mind.
Anywhere right now.
Always the same. Day after day. Just how I like it.
To break the law is to be thrown in jail.
I've a modest talent for spotting materials that can be used to enhance your equipment. I can even mark them on your map.
I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to survive every battle by way of sound strategy and defensive tactics.
If your pack grows over full, simply ask me to sell off your surplus items. I'll have the gold for you in a trice.
Ah, good. I see the Arisen's found someone to handle our busy work.
Restoration and reinforcement are the purview of a mage. You'll be safe in my care, Arisen. 'Tis a pleasure to meet you. You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Knowing when to use curatives is my specialty.
Master, if ever your pack grows cumbersome, know that I would be glad to purchase any of your unwanted items.
I pray my efforts aid your cause.
I've a modest talent for spotting materials that can be used to enhance your equipment. I can even mark them on your map. I'll be your teeth, should your party lack for bite. Such as the warrior's lot. Tis a pleasure to meet you. If we share our strengths, we can begin formulating a strategy that caters to our respective skills. There is a rumor whispered among pawns that I have oft pondered. The gist of it is, when pawns travel beyond the rift, we can contract a peculiar illness that imperils the lives of those around us. At first, we are only restless and excitable, but in time we become so unruly that even the Arisen holds no sway over us.
That sounds most unpleasant. I do hope we shall remain free of it.
What about you seems familiar? Well met. You are come to Shakir's Inn, a place of respite for the weary traveller. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the foremost hospitality in all Vernworth. Much obliged.
I fear I've no wisdom to offer. Should I trace life's source? What might be heading home?
There's got to be something fun to do.
This town needs. And some. Really now, you mustn't shirk your duty, lest you forget 'tis the Arisen we serve here.
I'm well aware of that. Would that this moment might last an eternity.
Go on, have a look.
If your pack grows over full, simply ask me to sell off your surplus items. I'll have the gold for you in a trice. My master from beyond the rift seeks that very item. I can hardly wait to report back on how we managed to obtain it. As I understand it, 'tis boorish to speak when you've naught to say, so I shall hold my tongue. I thank you for the chance to hone my swordsmanship, and in good company at that.
Leave the finding of equipment-enhancing materials to me, Master. I shall sniff them out and mark them on your map.
You are wise indeed to have sought my aid.
My talents lie in combining materials, and I'll use those in my possession to craft things for you in my spare time.
Should your pack grow over full, have no fear. I'll lighten your load by spreading it out among us pawns.
I happen to understand Elvish, Master. I expect you'll find my talents useful should we encounter another speaker. I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize support.
I've a modest talent for spotting materials that can be used to enhance your equipment. I can even mark them on your map. Shall we discuss tactics now or later? As the Arisen commands, so must we abide. Show some haste. This is most convenient. Another destination we were bound for is not far from here.
We'll make our way there in time. As to whether it will be sooner or later, that is for the Arisen to decide.
Best take it easy today. My knees are acting up.
Where will the
I shall be on top form, Thomas. I can feel this.
I suppose I better give the ox some feed. Might head to market.
We're waiting on that report.
Not good will come of this.
I'm nodding off where I stand.
Lots to do. Precious little time.
I've had enough of these gluttonous pests.
I just heard of a woman half my age.
I worked hard today. I think I've earned a rest.
I'm in no hurry to leave.
My legs are fair numb from walking about town.
Gladly stay a while.
Living's hard, but dreams are free, I say.
Can't you see I'm on duty?
It is about time we pressed on, wouldn't you say, Master? My magics are at your disposal.
That's made my day. Well met. Looking to make a purchase? Hope to see you again.
Pray, do not impede me, sir. I'm on duty.
I will use this opportunity to gather my strength.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
By your command, their master, Saurians!
It cannot weather ice's numbing grip.
Well done. You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of... Attack now, while the ogre's attention is fixed on its favorite prey. Do hurry. Unwavering persistence.
It's a tendency we might exploit. To do so would be to cause danger.
Our foe appears to have grown just as weary as we.
Ha! They don't stand a chance against us now.
Focused attack or end this foe.
They mean us harm. How adorable.
Right you are. Tis the simplest strategy that our foe most heed me. All of you must flee before this magic descends.
You've been warned. I shan't be responsible for your lives if you decide not to listen.
I shall distract it then, to give you an opening.
If you would.
unstoppable when 'tis wrong. We must do all we can to prevent it from losing its temper.
Then we'd best quell it quickly, or else wait till its fury subsides.
Arisen, are you all right? I should be glad to assist you. Arisen is covered in slime.
Well, it all came good in the end. Cut that out.
We have found a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
My magics are at your disposal. Shall we make them rue their own impatience?
We must focus on finding victory, whatever our discomfort.
Very well, I must. A sickening slime coats the Arisen.
One might confidently call that a resounding victory.
No doubt, this triumph will spur us into the next.
Well done, Master.
My magics are at your disposal.
Very well. I shall return.
Come on! Don't drag this out!
A sickening slime coats the Arisen. This is how it ends.
Come on, don't drag it.
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself. Saurians, Master!
Ice will be most effective against this foe.
Receive my gratitude. This is for you. Take it with my thanks.
A master has given us an order. Surely you do not intend to disobey?
I could lead you to a nearby campsite, if you'd like. I learned of its location in another world.
Flawless execution.
Would that we might always be so in step, eh?
And I shall remain by your side. Watch your step, Master.
Be on your guard. 'Twill be just our luck to meet an ambush here.
True enough. Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
We could pick some now and use them when the need arises.
We've explored this place before, or hadn't you noticed?
How very curious. I wonder what other secrets this place holds. Let me get that. Mayhap you will think this a trifle, but one master I served was quite the carefree soul, shunning armor in all its forms.
I'll be sure to keep that in mind.
The grave here. I've a mind to sing.
I'm in no mood for a chinwag, thank you.
It's been a hard day.
What brings you here?
Dead on my feet. Maybe I'll keep right here.
Fancy a look at my wares?
What brings you here?
It's been a hard day.
There's comfort in the humdrum of daily life.
I shall wait.
Ah, you must be the visitor I've heard so much about. Have you some business here in the village? Arthur. 'Tis a name unfamiliar to me, I'm afraid. At least, no one by that name lives here, sir. As you like, sir.
Once the day's work is done, night is mine.
This is the inn. We've room to spare if you're looking to spend the night. Of course, nothing's free in this world. It's a blessing to find myself so busy as this. Glad to be of service, sir.
Time to be heading home. Fine place to let.
Well met, sir. How might I be of service?
nice place, this. I'm in no hurry to leave.
Fortune was on my side this day.
Here to ask aught of me, are you?
We shall remain here.
All this worrying's giving me an achy back. I'm seeing one.
That all you wanted to ask? Figures you'd want to know about him. We're supposed to be neutral. Ordinarily, I wouldn't say a word about one of our jobs. But I suppose I can tell you, the situation being what is. His real name is Dara. He was one of us, once. But he's been exiled. We had no choice, see? After he went off to play the false Arisen. We're men and women of shadow. Center stage isn't our place to stand. That's why he was cast out. He'll ne'er be part of our village again. That all you wanted to ask? For all this, Dara was in line to become the next thief maester. But he failed. Took a massive injury to the chest during the trial. So the title fell to me. That's when he went off, saying he used the scar on his chest to pose as the Arisen. And what a scheme that turned out to be, eh? Now he gets to sit pretty on the best seat in the kingdom. Still, you'd have a hard time proving that he's not who he says he is. He's a wily one, that Dara. Always was careful not to leave behind a shred of evidence. But we can't have him thinking that he gets to go off and enjoy a peaceful life in a lap of luxury after breaking our code. Methinks he needs something to remind him of the debt he owes us. Here, this should do the trick. That all you wanted to ask? Aye. Till next time, then.
Monster's really scary. I've never seen one.
I'm just grateful.
My apologies for the wait. We grew further apart than I'd anticipated.
Our party is reunited. Surely we can ask for no more than that.
Have you a different destination in mind, Master? Very well. I shall follow your lead instead.
Perhaps the Arisen has recalled some more pressing business.
Ah, you must be the visitor I've heard so much about. Have you some business here in the village? Dara? That man isn't associated with our village anymore. In fact, if e'er you should meet him, pray inform him that he is no longer welcome here. As you like, sir.
Aught you need of me? Aught you need of me?
Seems my days are naught but toil.
Aught you need of me? Is there aught else you'd care to ask?
Arthur, you say? I've lived in this village many a year, but I can't say I've heard of someone by that name. My apologies.
Is there aught else you'd care to ask?
Aye. Take care then.
No dawdling. The Arisen calls.
Very well, if I must.
Always sets me to thinking, this place.
There's comfort in the humdrum of daily life.
Soundly tonight.
Time to be heading home.
Very well. I shall return.
All this worrying's giving me an achy back.
This place cheers me right up.
Well met, sir. How might I be of service?
I happen to understand Elvish, Master. I expect you'll find my talents useful, should we encounter another speaker.
It is a pleasure to meet you.
I dare say I've accomplished a few feats to be proud of, at least.
If ever you've need of an ear to listen, you have but to ask.
I've a knack for combining materials that I hope you'll find useful. I'll craft aught I can using what's in my pack.
I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to survive every battle by way of sound strategy and defensive tactics.
We'll see each other again. In the meantime, I'll use all I've learned on our adventure to hone my skills as a thief.
Shall we discuss tactics now or later? As the Arisen commands, so must we abide. Show some haste!
This place cheers me right up.
Power surges within me. It's rather narrow here. Be on your guard.
I only hope we encounter no foes. Ere we are safely through. Count on me to keep you safe.
Look out, Arisen! We're under attack!
It seems we have enraged our foe.
Correct, Mr. Pilot. Makes freezing rain.
Of course. All is well. I feel as fit as ever.
First and foremost, we'll want to lock it on balance. We're a much easier target when lying prone.
I'd not dare attempt such a feat alone. Together, I think we can manage it.
They say thieves strike swift as the wind and sudden as a thunderbolt. I shall endeavor not to disappoint.
Then I shall remain by your side.
Should your pack grow overfull, have no fear. I'll lighten your load by spreading it out among us pawns.
I'd wager there's aught to be found here.
With adequate skill and focus, no enemy is beyond defeat.
I expect you'd feel... rather inadequate then, should our enemy get the better of us.
I'm going to enjoy this. Come on! Go on! Run! My magics are at your disposal.
I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrills to gathering items. I am confident and may act independently.
What's up there? I can't make much out from here, but I have a feeling 'twill be worth the climb.
I will use this opportunity to gather my strength.
It is not worth writing home about.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner.
Arisen. You must regain your footing.
Let the elements empower your strikes.
Well done!
Ground when fighting on an incline. It will make overpowering our close quarters. Look out, Arisen! We're under attack!
Try and shake me off.
Splendid.
We'd best prepare ourselves for a prolonged battle. This foe boasts stamina in excess.
It's off. Simplest tasks.
No harm shall come to you!
Enemy slows. Perhaps we have tired them out.
Recklessness has done them no favours. Failed to conserve their strength.
Strike fast, Antrim, and our quarry shall fall! Felt more alive. Well done, Master! You're welcome to take whatever you like from my pack, Master. I'd gladly see you put what I find to good use. Methinks we could move this boulder, if we work together.
A firm push is what's needed here.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize support. I fear your party will be diminished for my absence. Should you require a strong sword arm, I'll gladly heed your call.
I shall come at once, Arisen. I shall wait.
Would seem our fight is not yet done.
We fight. To arms!
Very well, if I must. My magics are at your disposal. Naught compares to the thrill of victory. One cannot help but feel indomitable.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle. Very well. I shall return.
Leave the finding of equipment-enhancing materials to me, Master. I shall sniff them out and mark them on your map. I've a knack for gathering items and am ever on the hunt for new finds. I'll gladly try out any useful mechanisms I espy.
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
There's a campsite nearby, if memory serves. I camped there myself, in another world. Shall I lead the way? There, Master! Harpies! As planned!
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Knowing when to use curatives is my specialty.
I shall remain by your side.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
When their skulls are smashed beyond repair.
Not bad, eh?
How'd I end up
I always thought a short straw.
That was thrilling. I did not know.
I've got nothing for ye.
What's your problem?
barely slept a wink?
One can never be too careful.
Do with a decent supper.
I'd kill for some decent sleep. Or a comfy bedroll. None of these milks.
Suppose I could enjoy some idle chit-chat. Care to hear an old man's request? Aye, you've my gratitude.
Nobles do nothing. But guzzle sweetmeats and ale.
I'll do as I please. Let them try and stop me.
This is my life. So I better get to work.
Very well. I shall return.
Who's there?
You scared? You
And I might
Understood. I will await you here, Arisen. Here we go again.
If we must, let us finish this quickly.
Understood. Let down our guard even for a moment, lest victory slip away from us.
So it goes.
Hand over. I'll let you know.
trademarks are at your disposal.
I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrills to gathering items. I am confident and may act independently.
Should you need to communicate in Elvish, pray call upon me. I would be only too glad to assist.
Twill be a joy to serve one so gallant.
Master, I vow to weigh my every word before speaking, and when in doubt I shall hold my tongue.
I've a modest talent for spotting materials that can be used to enhance your equipment. I can even mark them on your map.
Tis a pleasure to meet you.
I know precisely when a curative is needed, Master. You'll never fall in battle so long as I'm around.
I've a knack for combining materials that I hope you'll find useful. I'll craft all I can using what's in my pack.
I happen to understand Elvish, Master. I expect you'll find my talents useful should we encounter another speaker. 'Twill be an honor to serve by your side.
Let me get that.
I will use this opportunity to gather my strength. This is generally used as a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
My magics are at your disposal.
Paths to victory are myriad indeed. That strategy never would have occurred. Well, follow me in surprise. Dare I say it? We trounced our foe well and true.
No doubt, this triumph will spur us into the next.
Yes, Master. Arisen, I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more?
A forgotten rift stone we've not discovered lies nearby.
I am deeply familiar with this region. You can count on me to guide you. There's a cave in the vicinity that you've yet to explore. I can take us there, using knowledge I gained beyond the rift. Allow me to lead the way. I can take you to our destination by the optimum route. Here we are.
I must ask you to refrain from charging off. Teamwork is the crux of our strategy.
Don't be such a worrywart. I know what I'm doing.
A cave. Shall we proceed into the depths?
What I wouldn't give for a map. Particularly one that could tell us where all the treasure lies.
Understood.
We've come here so many times now, I could walk the path in my sleep.
Where your overconfidence does not lead to incaution.
I shall wait. Then I shall remain by your side.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize support. I've a modest talent for spotting materials that can be used to enhance your equipment. I can even mark them on your map.
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself. I shall do as you say.
Thank you, Arisen. I am overjoyed to have completed the task my master set me.
Aptly said.
If
we mastered that attack, we would be invincible.
First we've seen of this boat.
This is rather thrilling.
I will use this opportunity to gather my strength.
Not like a feast to get you ready for bed.
I quite agree. Best we recuperate our strength before we set off again. Isn't much of an adventure if all we do is make camp.
Let us return once we've grown tired from our labors.
My magics are at your disposal.
Looks better on me, mate.
Very well. I shall return.
Seems your luck's run out. And mine's for you can run? You're not going anywhere. Stop! Think you can run? Where'd you step from?
Drop all your valuables, and I might just let you live.
I shall come at once, Arisen.
Efficiency at its best.
Our combined might is beyond any foe.
Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favor.
Try not to get hit, lest all that vim go to waste.
I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to survive every battle by way of sound strategy and defensive tactics.
I'd wager there's aught to be found here.
Let us ponder how best to proceed. My magics are at your disposal. Naught compares to the thrill of victory. One cannot help but feel indomitable.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle.
Then I shall remain by your side.
I seem to recall there being a treasure chest in this area when I explored it in other worlds. Shall I lead the way? I shall lead us to our destination, so do try not to rush ahead.
You have our gratitude. Lead the way. Keep your eyes peeled as we cross.
There is no worse place to be ambushed than the middle of a bridge. Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
No harm in picking a few.
I cannot help but feel that our meeting was ordained from the first. This journey is ours, Arisen, yours and mine. Speak your will, and I'll see it done.
Furthermore, oft do we call on you to carry the burdens we cannot. I must thank you. Your toil keeps me light on my feet.
Should your pack grow overfull, have no fear. I'll lighten your load by spreading it out among us pawns.
Arisen, I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more? I happen to understand Elvish, Master. I expect you'll find my talents useful should we encounter another speaker. Our master has given us an order. Surely you do not intend to disobey.
If 'tis discipline your company lacks, I can provide. An impressive view. We can infer much of the lay of the land from here.
Perhaps we might take a moment to savor the scene.
Right you are.
Quickly now. Our master beckons.
Very well, if I must.
A well-organized pack is my specialty. I'll see to it your burdens are shared between us pawns.
This ox cart's bound for Vernworth. I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
You think they'd learn? How much it creep up on me?
I overheard some of the soldiers standing guard outside the palace, discussing a curious rumor.
Oh, did it pertain to the Queen Regent and an important personage, perchance?
Indeed. Some suppose there is more to her relationship with this Batali dignitary than is publicly known.
Not much going on hereabouts.
This might be worth a read.
It couldn't hurt to take a peek.
I shall wait.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. Have you divined aught of the false sovereign, your Majesty? This appears to be a bill calling for the arrest of a man named Dara. But hold a moment. Does this man's countenance not bear an uncanny resemblance to that of the false sovereign? I see. If your Majesty is certain that the two are one and the same, then I am convinced as well. However, I'm afraid this paper alone does not constitute sufficient proof. Ah, but of course. I surmise your Majesty intends to post the bill and invite suspicion. A clever plan. The Queen Regent will be forced to deny any connection to our new sovereign, yet will be unable to remove the bill from the public eye. Furthermore, 'twill serve as an attestation to Dara's existence, which shall remain an undeniable truth till the man resurfaces. And all the while, the doubts lurking in the hearts of the citizenry will continue to deepen. A clever ploy indeed. I shall attend to this matter personally. I've no doubt that this bill will prove its worth in due course. You have my gratitude, Your Majesty. Your aid has been invaluable.
So the false sovereign operates at the behest of Queen Regent Disa. This spider has woven her web rather carefully.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. Ah, there is one other thing. Masquerades being as they are, you will require suitable raiment. Much is made of appearances at such gatherings, and 'twould be wisest to dress the part when joining the other revelers. Is there aught else you would speak of, Your Majesty? Do not forget that we work to serve the citizenry.
I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to survive every battle by way of sound strategy and defensive tactics. I dare say I've accomplished a few feats to be proud of, at least.
Now here's a welcome sight.
Very well. I shall return.
If I sleep on my woes, mayhap they'll go away.
I'm dead on my feet. Maybe I'll keep right here. Body aches. I've just begun. I wonder what this tomorrow has in store.
All this worrying's giving me an achy back. Adventuring's a grand way to wind up a cadaver.
I will use this opportunity. to gather my strength. Yes, Master.
What am I supposed to do?
If I stay here, I'm in for a fight.
I'm dead on my feet. Maybe I'll keep right here.
Do I know you? What's your problem?
Not my kind of place, this. Something smells divine.
I wonder what rumors the morrow has in store.
Mayhap I ought to be getting home.
I fail to see how anyone can tolerate such a place.
How are we to fight with such worn-out gear?
Good food and good sleep. Got to crack a few skulls if you want to be top dog. I further my devotion. 'Tis here that the bodies of those who fall in Vermund are first kept and tended to. I beg you to conduct yourself with care and with a reverence befitting of one who walks among the dead. You are more than welcome to return any time.
Then I shall remain by your side.
If I drop dead now, who would mourn me? I like to come here when I need a minute to think.
I must be vigilant. The townspeople depend on me.
Mayhap I really would have been better off a baker. Sometimes I wonder if I'm cut out of this world.
This is no life. Can't get by on muscle alone.
Have no fear, Master. I'll fare all right without you for a little while.
'Tis not our place to hurry the Arisen.
Welcome, sir. As ever, we are delighted to have you. Pray, do enjoy your stay.
Fair winds coming. Seems naught ever goes right.
What is life without a little spice? The wind blow my fur every which way. Mayhap I'll go on an adventure of my own. So many happy voices carried on.
Are you the gentle sort? That'd make my day.
Even I know when to shut my trap.
I could use a bit of excitement in my life.
I've little enough gold to spend as it is.
'Tis quiet as a mill pond hereabouts.
Best head to market before it slips my mind. I'm all spent.
Now. If there's aught I can do, by all means ask. Me? Are you quite certain?
could use a little fun to brighten my day.
So many happy voices carried on the sky always puts me in a contemplative mood.
In case you haven't noticed, shops are closed on certain days. So if there's no one about, you might have to come back later.
Got to earn my coin while I can, I suppose.
It is quiet as a mill pond hereabouts.
Welcome, sir. As ever, we are delighted to have you. Pray, do enjoy your stay.
I have been waiting for you, Arisen.
Money can buy comfort, sure, but not happiness.
Anywhere's better than the middle of a crowd.
waiting on that report.
I'm surrounded by...
Do you know how long you'll be? I only asked so that I might adopt the most effective stance to recuperate my strength.
Such gratitude is a blessing.
This sort of quiet means
Not sure why I patrol it, if I'm honest. Few a fine place to sit and gather once in a day.
Chances to further refine oneself. Delightful breeze.
And who, pray tell, are you supposed to be? Greetings.
Know your place.
Always room for improvement.
This place
My
is
head will
very
roll
dreary.
if aught goes awry. Would that all my days were so tranquil.
I fear I've not useful to share.
My sword arm.
I ought to take a moment.
I must try to look forward to, but a long day of work. Back to it, I suppose.
Not really
Not to look forward to, but a long day of work.
The world could use
The
more
ways
faces.
are a lesson.
Legs are stiff as boards after training. Suppose I ought to earn my pay. Is it a bit early to arrest me?
Nary a gentle scratch on my arms and armor, if I'm honest.
lost track of time. This place is too comfortable.
Would that such peace reigned eternal.
As I recall, the location of another of our tasks is not far from here.
We shall have to decide which is the most pressing. We cannot do everything at once.
Such quietude is a blessing.
Still waiting on that report.
Have no fear, Master. I'll fare all right without you for a little while.
'Tis not our place to hurry the Arisen.
I'm about ready to fall asleep right here. And who, pray tell, are you supposed to be?
Mayhap you've been misinformed, sir, but there isn't to be a masquerade this day. Mayhap you've been misinformed, sir, but there isn't to be a masquerade this day.
I'm the crown jewel of our performance.
I'd sooner stay out of battle, were it possible. Would that all my days were so tranquil.
This is why I'll go on an adventure. Overwhelming.
All this patrolling does a number on my shoulders.
Would that such peace reigned eternal.
Can't wait for the new equipment to come in. Silence. Such quietude. Is a blessing.
Surely I'm overdue a day off.
I'd sooner stay out of battle, were it possible.
Lost track of time.
Not sure why I patrol it, if I'm honest.
I'm about ready to fall asleep on my
Waiting on that
feet.
report.
This is where I come when life gets overwhelming.
Such quietude is a blessing.
Getting proper rest is an important duty in its own right. I was a tad incautious in my travels this time. A horde of goblins got the better of me, if you can believe it. Are we to depart at this hour? I cannot see why we should choose to stumble around in the dark. Chomp.
We check our packs and be off. Very well. I shall return.
Always sets me to think of this place.
This is where I come when life gets overwhelming.
Here's hoping there'll be no trouble today.
Lonely place. But not without its charms.
I must be vigilant. The townspeople depend on me.
Do you know how long you'll be? I only asked so that I might adopt the most effective stance to recuperate my strength.
When does my watch end? I've clean forgotten.
What brings you here?
I must ask you to comport yourself with the utmost civility while you are within the masquerade hall.
You're far from your station, are you not?
I was bored out my skull guarding the palace.
Our first sovereign in decades. Last, we will see the end of the age of proxies. Indeed, the Arisen has always been the mainstay of Vermund. Only they are capable of repelling the dragon and guiding us toward a brighter future. Not so for the Queen Regent and her son. Fair weather rulers, the both of them. Should war e'er erupt.
Silence! Do you want the sentries to hear? Surely these extravagances cannot continue.
All this merrymaking is a joy to behold.
Another fancy pup.
I find it liberating to hide my face for a time.
If you've naught to say, I'd best be going.
Why, you're... No. Pay me no mind. We who are gathered here are naught but nameless nobles. 'Twould be uncouth to inquire after another's identity. Why, you're... No. Pay me no mind. We who are gathered here are naught but nameless nobles. 'Twould be uncouth to inquire after another's identity.
It would seem our sovereign... Surely these extravagances cannot continue.
Perchance you've heard. The coronation is soon to be held, it seems. The Sovereign, wounded in glorious combat with the dragon, is recovered at last. No tidings could be more joyous. Indeed, 'Tis a weight off my heart to think that our fair Vermund shall once again be governed.
So, tell me more of this ox cart.
Everyone who dances with me complains of sore feet.
Might as well make merry while the wine flows.
Oh, that's the same dismal affair, if you ask me.
All this merrymaking is a joy to behold.
I pray someone asks me to dance ere long.
Not much going on hereabouts.
Work done graciously is work done poorly. So tired.
Whatever am I to
I'd
do?
trip just about anywhere.
Nobles and not one noble heart.
What am I to do with myself all day?
You seem to be rather friendly with Captain Brine, sir. Tell me, is he faring well? 'Tis lamentable that the captain of the late Consul's Guard should have been relegated to the garrison. But there are whispers that he was given this station in reprisal for an unthinking petition he made to Her Grace. Ever since Thesa's faction seized power within the palace, her detractors have found themselves shunted into a corner. If I were you, I'd take care not to be seen currying favor with the good captain. Thesa has eyes everywhere, it seems.
We must consider the needs of the common folk. I'd best move on. My sword arm.
Little enough gold to spend as is.
Just about anywhere.
I have no tidings to share, I fear.
Well now, you're...
What is it? Has something happened?
We have it on good authority that a suspicious individual passed through here.
We need to scour the area. Well, scour what you like.
In here.
Open up!
You're dressed rather austerely for a patron.
My humblest apologies, Lady Wilhelmina. We've had reports of an unseemly character in the vicinity, you see, and...
Preposterous. I was out front till but a moment ago, and I did not see so much as a shadow.
Be that as it may.
You are excused. Leave this place, ere you invite our noble host's wrath upon yourself. I will summon you if aught is amiss.
Pray forgive the intrusion.
And what business have you here? In the nobles' playground? You've the face of someone in search of a juicy morsel. Would you be looking for this, perchance?
Come on, then. Keep pouring. Do you take me for some green lad who can't handle his cups? I'm your damned king, and a king deserves royal treatment.
Of course, Your Majesty.
Tell us, Your Majesty, would you prefer more drink, or shall we find some other way to amuse ourselves?
Aye. Let's change things up.
I believe I cautioned you to keep your drunken revelry in check, lest you forget these celebrations of your valor are but a pretense for more serious matters.
I know. I do. It's just I get the poison in me and things happen is all.
You need only serve as our false king until Sven becomes consul. Till then, however, you would do well to remember that your role demands a certain degree of dignity. I trust you understand your position, Your Majesty.
Nay, I mean I. As you say, I'll go and sober up.
Why not remove yours as well? This is not the masquerade hall, and we now find ourselves quite alone. What say we dispense with such pretenses and speak openly with one another, Lord Phasus?
That will do. If you're discovered, yours won't be the only head that rolls. What is your purpose here, I wonder? If you came to learn of the Sovereign, then 'tis as you have seen. The man is naught but a ale-swilling pretender propped up by the Queen Regent. Of course, that begs the question. If he's a mere mummer, then where might our true Arisen be? You'd best go. I'll do what I can to help you make your escape. Come see me in my bordlery, whene'er you're so inclined. I'll instruct my attendants to send you straight to me. Come see me in my bordlery, whene'er you're so inclined. I'll instruct my attendants to send you straight to me.
Comfort in the humdrum of daily life.
Sworn I ought to attend to.
Leery eyes all round. We've a long night ahead.
A fine spot to take my mind off my troubles.
Best make haste, else I'll be at this all night. What is that smell? I cannot place it.
Just one last...
I've a nose for rumors. The sky always puts...
Where to now? In case you haven't noticed, shops are closed on certain days. So if there's no one about, you might have to come back later.
Welcome, sir. As ever, we are delighted to have you. Pray, do enjoy your stay.
So this is where you were, Master. I searched high and low for you. It seems you've obtained information regarding the false sovereign. Captain Brant will be eager to hear of it, I'm sure. Shall we report this development to Captain Brandt? I believe I can guide you to the person in question.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
Anywhere's better than the middle of a crowd. No one's coming to my aid. This place cheers me right up.
Such quietude is a blessing.
All this hustle and bustle puts me right at home.
Food and drink are lovely, but I've other appetites.
So, look, we meet again as you please.
If I could, I'd never leave.
Yon path leads not to our destination. If you would prefer to explore, I shall guide you another time.
I'm sure there's a very good reason for this detour. We must respect our master's wishes.
This looks as good a place as any.
Welcome. What should I get up to today?
Tad rowdy.
At your greetings. Faring well, I hope.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. Well, well. He is merely Disa's puppet, then. 'Tis likely that he knows naught of her schemes. Even were he to be removed, I suspect some other would simply be made to take his place. But if there's aught that compels my attention, 'tis this other man you mention. Phasus, was it? He seems a man of import, and yet I have never heard of him. Pray, allow me to investigate this matter further. You've done well, Your Majesty. Thank you.
New Regent Disa appears to be working in concert with this Phasus fellow. But what precisely is their aim?
This is beyond me, I'm afraid.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. Do not forget that we work to serve the citizenry.
What should I get up to today?
Little enough gold to spend as 'tis.
Coin's no good if you sprinkle of deception.
And I shall remain by your side.
Lots to do, and precious little time.
Doesn't seem right, this.
Next to be taken care of before the day's done.
suppose that's enough for one day.
Famished. Time to repast, methinks.
Use a little piece dead on my feet.
Awesomeness. My fur stands on end.
Prayer's a waste of time. No one's listening.
Ah, how I've longed to embrace my bedroll.
Now we've the vim to tackle the day ahead.
Off we go then.